for a walk this morning. Whoop. Lily, ducks. Look at the ducks. Lily, look at the ducks. Look at the ducks. Wolf. Anyhow, here's the marina I'm at. Thought I'd show you guys around a little bit. Anyhow, taking Miss Lily for a walk. Oh, but you watch the idiot. Come here. You stay off the road. Here. Lily. Here. Hey, good morning. I got a hold of a guy. He was going to call me back last night. I hope he'll call me this morning. So, thanks. Oh, yes. Come on, dog. Go on. Go on. What are you doing up there already? Come on. Oh, yes. Are we having fun, huh? It went off, so sorry about that. I don't know what all you missed. I was aiming the camera at the dog so you could see her. Yes, it's cold here. About 42 degrees this morning. Yes, that's right, 42 degrees this morning in South Carolina. How crazy is that, huh? So anyhow, this is her big field that she's allowed to go run around in and do her business in. And I had to laugh last couple of days that we've been here. She goes and does her business and then goes run around the perimeter. She does a victory lap, but apparently she's not going to do that this morning now that I talked about it. So yeah, it's a little spot right next to the marina, part of the resort here. But I was told she can come over here, run around and go use the bathroom. So instead, she's just sitting right next to me. Oh, there she goes. There she goes, bouncing, 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 bouncing dog. Why are you trying to get behind me? What are you doing, you silly dog? Come on, go around. Get. Come on, go run around. Okay, so now she's making a liar out of me. That figures, dog. Are you done? You don't have to go anymore? Okay, so much for that idea. Every day we've been over here, she goes and runs around this place, but today she's not going to do that. So go figure that, huh? Oh, this is that wall I was talking about. You see how they have these walls around the garden? Nice little spot, convenient spot to sit and relax for a little bit, enjoy some time. But yes, very cold this morning. I got the heat on in the boat, which consisted of firing up the stove and running some propane, warming up the boat a little bit this morning so I could get out from underneath the covers. But I'm wearing sweatpants, socks, long sleeve shirt, and a coat. I'm in South Carolina, Freedom. I'm in South Carolina right now. So, hey Country Cruiser, good morning. Where is your plastic bag for the poop? My plastic bag is in my pocket, but I was told here that they could go out here in this field not to worry about it. And in fact, as you look around out here, there's a whole lot of dog poop out in this area. This is apparently the place to walk your dogs. This field is over here for people to walk their dogs. So that's what I was told by the marina staff. They said no problem. And sure enough, I've seen a lot of the people that live here on the boats. Lily, leave it. Leave it. A lot of people that live here in the marina on their boats, they walk their dog over here. So Lily has come over here and met with other people's dogs and run around and play with them in previous days. But yeah, so this is all part of the resort here along the ICW. That's the ICW right there, the intercoastal waterway. And then right next to the dog park here, they have this big patio that's not being maintained. There's, you know, weeds and stuff growing up between the cracks and stuff, but got a really nice patio. It's got a little fireplace at one end and stuff. At one point, I imagine this was quite the deal. They have some sort of a water feature right there that's not working. There's a Another water feature over here we walked by a little bit ago that's not working. So I'm not sure exactly what the deal is with this place, but it's kind of like they had a really nice resort here, and then now they're just not maintaining it anymore. So, or at least not maintaining parts of it. So it's kind of weird. You know, anytime you have a place of business, they go through transitions, I guess. So this is a transition. Now I'm in another patio connected to the previous patio. This one also has a fireplace in it and has some tables and chairs scattered around, but you can see the tables are just, you can see them there. Tables are just upside down, and there's some old chairs here just stacked up and nothing put out. There's apparently like a walk-in freezer, almost like a bar area or something that's closed off. And so apparently this used to do a lot of business, and apparently it's just not doing it anymore for whatever reason. So there's a bistro up here, but I've heard from all the people that live here that nobody eats at the bistro. So I don't know, just kind of weird. Just kind of weird. There's this little lane here that separates the docks from this area. The only people that drive back up in here are in fact the people that live here at the marina. And as you can see, there's a lot of like golf cart things. A lot of people will come here just in a golf cart and drive around the resort with just a golf cart. But yeah, it's very nice. Very nice. So here I am at the top of the ramp. Here's what the marina looks like from up on top. There's a bridge over there going the other side that goes over to Myrtle Beach. But it's a real nice kind of resort, kind of marina place. They rent these pontoon boats. You can rent a pontoon boat. You can rent a jet ski. Willie, come on. So very nice facility. Really is really nice, top-notch facility. Morning. Willie, come. No, he doesn't need you on him. Come on. Sorry about that.
Oh, I understand.
She likes to greet everybody.
It's a good thing.
Come on, dog. Let's get back to the boat. Good girl. Good dog. Good dog. Go to the boat. Go on, get on the boat. Go on, get on the boat. There you go. That's your boat. Go on, get on the boat. There she is. Anyhow, this is where the Lily 2 is at. We're waiting to hear from Guy this morning. The guy named Guy is going to come and help get my throttle cable fixed. See, there's somebody else taking their dog over to the dog area. So, anyhow, they also wrecked these jet skis out. Probably can't see them, they're right in the sunlight. But it's yeah, it's a nice little spot here. It's a nice little marina. All floating concrete docks. No, you get on the boat. Get on the boat. Go on. You stay up there. You stay up there. Get down. Right now, my boat's an absolute disaster. I've got everything pulled out of the lazarette so that I can get access down there for the cable. And anyhow, it's just a disaster at the moment. Yeah, the dinghy's right here. Although the dinghy got a lot of water in it last night. A lot of water in the dinghy this morning. Should not have gotten that much water in it last night, actually. I don't remember it raining that much last night. But it is wet out here. Everything was wet this morning, so. And cold, very cold this morning, so. I am gonna pull the dinghy up on the dock today. I'll drain it out. I want to turn it over and look at the underside. I've never really taken a good close look at the underbelly of my dinghy, so I'm gonna do that today while waiting to hear from Guy. So anyhow, let me see what I missed in the chat. Hey, Miss Shard, good morning. You have a motor for it. Yeah, I've got a small 3.3 horsepower Mercury for it, which is, it's rated 20 horsepower, so my 3.3 is really underpowering for it. But uh-oh, sounds like the fire engines are, yeah, fire engines are going across the bridge. I guess they had a fire call for something, so. Anyhow, I just wanted to get on this morning, let everybody know we're alive and well, everything's doing good, but it is cold. It's about 42 degrees out here right now in South Carolina. Who'd have thunk it? I thought I'd be in 80-degree weather by now. So it is cold. So I'm gonna go ahead and get things ready here for the day and take care of some more chores, some more boat cleaning up while I'm waiting on Guy. I don't know, I guess that's about it for today. Gonna hang out and wait for this guy to call me so we can get this cable installed. Oh, just so you guys know, if you're at all interested, John Dolan is doing a price match. Well, good morning, John. How are you?
How are you? Who's this?
It's Miss Lily.
Hi, Miss Lily. How you doing?
It's Miss Lily. This is my neighbor John, the guy that gave me the TV set.
Oh boy. How do you manage a dog?
Oh, it's a job. No, get down. You stay on the boat. Yeah, it's a bit of a challenge. I'm live streaming on YouTube right now. Say hello to everybody.
Nice. Hi, everybody.
John lives on the sailboat over there, a couple boats over. What kind of boat is it, John?
Seidelman 30.
A Seidelman 30. There you go. And you said you've got a big screen TV on that.
Yeah.
How big is the screen?
44.
44. Okay,
Yeah.
I thought you said. How do you fit a 44-inch screen on a boat that size?
On a hook, and then you swing it out of the way.
Oh, okay.
It wheels out of the way.
Because I don't have anything on my boat 44 inches wide.
Right.
Nothing. Maybe the roof or something. So I was trying to figure out where would you put something like that, you know?
You put the bracket low, hang
Yeah.
the TV, and you make it so it swings.
It swings in and out.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay. Well, there you have it. So it's a 44-inch TV on a swing mount. So.
I was inspired by a guy up in Beaufort.
Oh yeah, up in Beaufort.
I was in Beaufort one night, and I climbed on his 44-foot sailboat, and he had a 56-inch screen.
Oh my God!
The whole side of the boat was entertainment center, and I was like, "Oh man, you got it made."
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah,
that's crazy. Wow. So how you doing this morning?
Good. I got to go to work.
Uh-oh. What do you do?
I'm a contractor, carpenter.
Oh, okay.
I'm building a outside barbecue for a guy with a roof over it and all that stuff. Good guy, Kevin. Oh, he's got that Sea Ray over there.
Okay.
Best in the world. Good mechanic. Nicest guy.
Nice.
So we do favors for each other.
Okay. So you're out swinging a hammer and pounding nails.
And he fixes my BMW when it's broken.
There you go. There you go. That's a good exchange. Good fair exchange. Cool. Well, good morning.
I do an Indian giver though. I got a thermostat housing. They were all plastic in a BMW.
Yeah.
And I had one in the trunk of my car for years and years and years because I thought I needed one, and then I realized I didn't need it. It sat in the car, and I said, you know what? I'm gonna give this to Kevin. I gave it to Kevin. Now I'm gonna do an Indian giver and take it back.
Uh-oh. Yeah, that'll happen. That'll happen.
Yeah.
I had a propane heater I gave away to my friend in New York, and right now this morning I was wishing I had that heater back.
Yeah.
I had to light a burner on the cook stove this morning and warm it up in there a little bit.
A few times. I had my burner going, and I got a couple of real small ones at a flea market.
Yeah.
These ceramics, they're about like that.
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
I got 2 of those on the boat now, and that's much
Oh
better.
yeah, that would do it.
I had a big one like that did and it circled and it did the whole inside of the boat.
Yeah.
But it was just
too
so cumbersome.
Yeah.
I needed something. I want, one over here and one over there.
I had one of those ceramics when I used to keep a boat in Seattle. It's
Yeah.
Shoshone Marina there in Ballard, just north of Seattle.
Yeah.
It's cold there and wet
Yeah,
and damp.
yeah.
So I had one of those ceramics. I just kept it underneath the salon table,
Right.
plugged in, and it kept the whole boat comfy.
Yep.
Yeah. Took the humidity out and kept it nice and dry in there, and
keeps the green down.
yeah,
Cuts
yeah.
down
I
on
ran
the
it.
green.
I ran it all winter long. I just left it. Even though I wasn't on the boat, I had left it plugged in and just let it running.
Yeah.
And guys were telling me I was the only abandoned boat in the marina. I mean, I wasn't living aboard that didn't have snow on the decks.
Right.
Because of course the heater warmed it up enough to melt it off. But
yeah. Well, they usually use the diesel heaters over there, right?
Yeah, a lot of people do. Yeah, a lot of
those diesels are
and then
nice,
there's people that have wood heaters. I can't imagine having a wood stove. I mean, I've always heated with wood, but not on a sailboat.
I came down on the way down from New Jersey to here. I ran into a guy, Steve. He was sailing a 54-foot schooner by himself.
Wow.
Wooden wheel. He was deaf. He had a wood-burning stove down in the hull of his, but this was an old schooner.
Right.
And, well, it wasn't old, it just looked old. And he had a 4-burner, low-top, wood-burning stove.
Oh, gosh.
And a whole side of the aft side of the boat was nothing but
firewood.
Wood, just packed.
Oh, my gosh.
Solid. He would stop along the bank, he would pick up wood and pack it.
Huh.
And go. And he came all the way down from Maine by himself. He said it was the easiest boat to sail he ever had because it had so many sail combinations. He says, oh, he goes, oh, this is nothing to sail.
Huh.
And yeah, nicest guy in the world.
Cool.
And he had a dinghy, an hourglass dinghy he had built up in Maine. $15,000. It was probably a cedar, lapstrake, real thin lapstrake. It was 10, 12 feet long. You could pick it up with one hand.
Wow.
I mean, that's how nice it was built with the hourglass. We went across to Coinjock to the really good restaurant in Coinjock.
Yep.
Best steak in the world. If you're
prime rib.
Right. Oh, it's good there. We were on the opposite side. He stroked the oars twice on that boat, and we went clear across the other side. He didn't have to stroke the boat anymore. That's how sweet that thing rolled through the water.
Nice.
Wow. And he had the rope bumpers, you know, where they weave the rope bumpers. He had 2 of them on either side because he didn't want the varnish. He had 15 coats of varnish on everything on that.
Wow.
I looked at it, I said, how do you keep up with this? And he goes, I built it up in Maine. He said, I got it all, it was varnish. I mean, you could see the depth in the varnish everywhere. I was like, oh, man.
Nice.
Yeah. Nice guy, too. Real nice guy.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. It's nice when you run into people like that on the way.
Oh, yeah. You know? It's always interesting to meet new people.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
I had people over here had a Gemini cat. Right?
Yeah, cat.
They were here for months and months and months on the other side, and then they chased them because they're rebuilding the docks over here. They went to Miami. There's a state park in Miami.
Okay.
Where you go into this big lagoon, this huge lagoon, and there's hundreds of boats in there.
No Name Harbor.
Is that what it is?
Yep, No Name Harbor, I think that's what it is.
They said, oh man, you want a party? He goes, this is the place to go.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Yeah. So that's where they were headed. The nicest people in the world. Nicest people.
Yeah, Miami, Key West right now. They've got Fantasy Fest going on in Key West. Oh man.
I can't
if you think the music over here bothers you, you couldn't live down there, John.
If I was going down to party, it wouldn't bother me. You know what I mean?
Oh,
I'm not here to party. I'm here to,
Yeah.
do my thing and relax and live. And
there you go. It's a nice place to do it.
I'll tell you, it's not bad.
Nice place to do
This guy just, see that Fleming over there? He had 2 Flemings.
Yeah, he's the guy that stopped by and visited with me and gave me Guy's phone number. The guy on the Fleming.
Okay. All right, yeah, nice guy too, him and his wife.
Yeah.
And he just got that Fleming. He just made the loop with that one.
Oh, did he?
But he had the smaller one. He had one that was 48. And now this one's 56.
It's a big one.
And this thing is so much. He had the other one tied before he sold the other one. He had 2 of them here.
Huh.
He had the smaller one tied up and it made the other with the 48 look like
tiny,
tiny compared to this thing.
That's a nice boat.
Beautiful inside.
That's the boat we're talking about. That settlement, that right there, that Fleming.
Fleming, yeah, beautiful boat.
Yeah, beautiful power boat.
Yeah, and that guy stays on it too. I mean, he's like doing a teak all the time, painting and varnishing, and
nice.
He's got nothing better to do.
Yeah, I got to get to that. I got to get to my woodworking stuff. But right now, I've just been on the go. I've been moving.
Yeah.
You know, I need to get someplace where I can stop for a while and and then start. You know, like this thing. The guy I bought this from had been up on the hard for 4 years, and he had it tarped.
Yeah.
And so the straps from the tarp had been down the side, so you'll see spots where the paint's actually worn off from the wind vibrating the straps against it, just rub the paint off. So
I hate to say it, though, I got some of this green if you want it. If you feel like you want to start painting.
Yeah, I know. I mean, the whole thing needs to be painted. I got to pull it out of the water and clean the bottom, sand it down, and repaint the whole thing.
My bottom's bad too. I haven't been out of water in 3 years either.
Yep, I got some fiberglass work up on the front, all the deck hardware. Yeah. When they installed the deck hardware, they didn't reinforce it with anything.
Right.
There's no backing plates behind anything on this boat.
Right.
So I've already replaced the backing plates on these two and on the push pit.
They did that to my Sidelman too.
Yeah.
They didn't put any backer plates on that. I had to get towed from Shinnecock Inlet down to Norfolk.
Yeah.
And the towboat guy that came up in a big storm came up, and he latched to my two forward cleats.
Yeah.
He made the turn to go into Little Creek.
Popped them right off.
Ripped them right out.
Yeah.
Ripped them right out. And the wind was blowing so hard, I went in on the bare spars. I went right in the inlet on the bare spars. He came around to get me again.
Yeah.
The wind was blowing so hard, I had seaway.
Oh, I don't know if I got this thing in here so tight. Look at that.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. How do you get at that?
Yeah, it's all the way up inside the anchor locker.
Right.
The only access point is that little round
so you
spot right there
underneath with a block of something.
So you need like a 4-foot arm to reach in there. I don't know how to get into that. Again, I don't know.
I would almost move him.
Yeah.
You know, take him off of there, drop him on deck, and raise him up on the deck.
Yeah, that might be an idea. Put a block or something up underneath there.
Put a block underneath, and then just.
Well, actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that center hardware out and kind of come up the side. I'm going to take this one off and come right out the side here with anchor roller.
Yeah.
And then just eliminate that using anchor roller.
I added a little thing on my bow rail. I put one up there to hang my anchor on because I got the roller furlings in the way of everything.
Yeah, it is.
So it's a pain in the neck.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. And you got the best anchor in the world.
Rockna? Yeah, I don't know. I've not been happy with it.
Really? It hasn't? It's been giving you trouble?
I've dragged a couple of times. But, coming up the East Coast, and I've only got 20 feet of chain in all road. That's the problem. It really needs chain.
I put 20 on mine. I put 20 on mine, and what a difference. I used to have 6.
Yeah.
6 didn't do it. I went out the Atlantic City Inlet, dragging the anchor all the way out the inlet. Middle of the night, I'm sound asleep, and all of a sudden, you know how the boat feels when you're sleeping?
Yeah.
And the next thing you know, it's like, wait a minute. Feels like I'm moving.
Yeah.
And I wake up, I go out on deck, and I'm halfway out the SEAC Inlet. I'm like,
wow.
Oh, shit.
No, I use an anchor alarm on the boat when I'm sleeping now, but no, it was dragging, and
you know what I use for my anchor alarm? My dinghy.
How's that?
When the tide shifts, and if the anchor breaks away, the dinghy's behind the boat, it falls forward and it bounces against the boat.
Oh, so you hear it on the side.
Right on the side of the
there
boat.
You go.
And as soon as the anchor resets, the dinghy falls
Then it goes
behind.
back. That'll work.
Yeah, that's the kind of stuff you learn when you're out there.
Yeah.
You know, next thing you know,
I sleep
you don't
too.
if it continues to bang, you know you're not resetting. You have to go on deck.
Yeah.
But as soon as it stops, you know, okay, you're.
I don't sleep that soundly.
Neither do I.
I mean,
anchor.
Yeah, I would never hear that. I mean, I sleep too soundly. I would never hear that. I need to have the alarm set, but.
Yeah.
No, what I did is I got an 8-pound weight from a downrigger for fishing.
Yeah.
And I added 20 feet of chain onto that.
Right.
And so I slipped that over my anchor line.
Right.
And I dropped that right at the bow.
Yeah, it's a set.
And what that does is it takes the scope.
Right.
And drops the scope way down. And now that I do that, the rock rocks. It's awesome.
Yeah.
But coming down the East Coast, it's a lot of slimy ground. It's a lot of mud and slime.
On the charts, I look for ooze.
Yeah.
OZ on the when I set my anchor, I look for ooze.
Really?
And it's like a suction cup. When it'll take a damper and you literally got to rip it out with the motor to get the anchor out. You can't just lift it out.
Huh.
And I sleep best when I see ooze. I don't like sand. I don't like clams, clamshells. Nothing. No good.
Yeah.
One clamshell stops that anchor from setting.
Yeah. It can.
Yeah.
They
So,
can.
and that's what they say was the problem down at Key West. When you anchor in Key West, it's all little tiny shells.
Right.
And it's
hard
deep
to...
in shells, and you can't set your anchor in it.
Yeah, that's what I've heard too.
I heard about that, and I was like, oh, well, I guess I'm not going to Key West.
What are you doing up there this morning, huh? What are you doing up there?
Dog.
You look like a
He's
pretty
good
dog.
doggy.
Oh, she's a good girl.
Yeah. My friend
Good
Jimmy
dog.
just got himself a golden lab. It's eating his furniture, it's eating his shoes. He bought all these doggy toys. It eats everything but the doggy toys.
Yeah, as puppies, they will do that. So anyhow, kids, listen, I know I missed a lot of stuff here in the chat. I'm going to go ahead and go. John and I are going to sit here and continue our conversation, probably boring you guys, but we'll talk to you guys later. I'll have more for you guys this evening and maybe update when Guy comes today. I can't.
Is that all your kids?